Yeah.
Yeah, and you are at the Vresa right now. Some ways or some other, you all start to work for the Adventurers Guild, and you are at the bar right now, and you make your uh, last quest like 2 days ago. You go to the for killing some goblins, and the Adventurers Guild is just pack you together. You just met like 5 days ago, and this world is mostly looks like happy world where there's no wars over here. Everyone looks happy, especially in Vresa, not the places where you come most of the time. You all come from the different places. So,
Mostly deadlier places.
yes,
I
at the
probably emerged quite close to Vresa, I would think, if I'm in this forested region.
Well, I'm from the forest next to Versa, so
You're from up there, aren't you?
yes, you are
Yeah,
from up here.
Yeah. Grimlock is from over here, so he's beside the mysterious misty stuff when he started off.
Lovely. Miss.
Well, Draco crossed the ocean. Oh, not the ocean. I guess it is an ocean from here. So
Yeah, you're really from giant blood mountains. You can't get much more deadly than that sounding.
Let me upload the new map. I forgot to upload the new map over here. And you are sitting at the bar right now, so you can talk and tell about your characters to each other. This bar called the Blue Water Inn.
Oh. Yep, sorry.
There's a
Oh.
bar over here, just playing a music, and you are drinking. You know this bar. You come before your job, so there's a bartender named called Olaf, and this is Mary, his wife. Olaf looks like half giant. He's so big. As you can see, he is not fitting in the bar, but he's a happy and kind person, even though he looks like a half giant. And there's other customers too. There's a special guest room over here. You saw this before. Some lords are just renting over here, as you can see, and they're just having fun by themselves. And you know there's a half orc, Gurak. He's the bodyguard of the bar. And if there's a
Wait, he's
problem,
bound.
yes, he is not so smart, but you know he's strong. So you can talk about yourself over here. If everyone can tell about their characters to each other.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Oh, well, he volunteered.
Go for it.
Okay. I am Mobo. I am 2 feet tall, big wings. I am a blue color rather than any other color. He's a pyromaniac, so he likes to watch things burn to the ground. He's not evil. He's actually a good kobold, but he likes fire and usually gets burnt. He doesn't really like the sun, so he likes cloudy days or rainy days. So he might be in the mood if it's really sunny, he will be moody. Yeah, he's a sorcerer draconic, and he likes to have fun. He's joined the Adventurers Guild because he just wanted out of the tribe. The tribe was driving him and saying, cast this spell, do this, do that. He really didn't like to take orders very much. And that's how I met all of you.
Awesome. Sounds like it's going to be fun. I suppose I'll go next. My character is named Rune. Rune stands roughly 4.5 feet tall with a lithe, delicate figure. She looks to be no more than 18, perhaps 19 years old, but contrary to appearances, Rune appears to hold herself with the demeanor and fumbling innocence of a child. As soon as you see her, the only thing that you can tell is going on in her mind is curiosity and a complete lack of understanding. She looks very strange. She has porcelain, almost doll-like limbs, and her eyes are black. She has strange runes that look like tattoos, but you're not quite sure. But despite her strange appearances, yeah, she is exceedingly inept when it comes to the social graces. She would introduce herself as, "Hi, I'm Rune," and say absolutely nothing else. Because unless she's prompted, she doesn't really do anything. Then again, she's liable to invade your personal space. She has no concept of modesty. It was difficult enough to teach her to wear clothes in public. So she's going to be
So she's
very
my little
interesting.
sister.
Hmm?
So she is like my little sister.
I suppose Rune wouldn't know what a sister is. Rune
okay.
knows, besides knowledge of magic and beside how to talk and walk, she knows very little. Which is why what you see on her is literally everything she owns. A set of robes, an undergarment, a dagger, a crystal, a bedroll, a blanket, and a spellbook, and a single potion of healing bearing a strange signature that you might recognize if you are well versed in traveling merchants.
Okay.
And that is Rune.
Who is
Like,
next?
do you want to go or do you?
I don't mind. I can go.
No, go ahead. I'll do last, I guess.
Okay, so you see, kind of. I mean, DM, correct me if I'm wrong. Are Genasi's like rare in this world or no?
They are
Like fire.
very, very rare. I write you a little bit information about them.
Yeah, I remember that. So that's why I'm like, I just want to double check with you. But yeah, definitely you see about like a 6'8", not the biggest guy, but decent enough. See, decent enough built. You know, you can tell he's pretty well built. Looks like he works out occasionally, and actually looking kind of uncomfortable being around this many people in this kind of atmosphere. Sits Draco, kind of silent, not really used to communicating in such a loud environment. Probably never said. He's probably one of these. Is probably the first time you've ever seen Fire Genasi, because usually they don't ever leave the Blood Mountains. If you even know they existed, because that's how rare they are, or that's how rare me and the DM have, you know, lured it to be.
Fair enough.
You know, he's a simple guy. His outfit that he wears pretty much is like sandals. It's very rustic in the sense that like you can tell everything he has on is homemade from the skins of like fire lizards and shit like that. And he's kind of just arms crossed, sitting, not drinking. You know, just looking, taking in his surrounding, trying not to be noticed too much from the already obvious, you know, attention that sits on him.
Is that yours then? Moon?
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh, sorry.
Awesome.
I'm sorry. I'd like this. I just. This is just a massive coincidence, but all of our characters so far are gonna be the most socially inept bunch of monstrous fuckers that walk about because everybody's described somebody with a certain amount of social awkwardness, whether it be intentional or not.
I mean, the only thing socially awkward about Mobo is his
He-
pyromaniac. Besides,
also-
he's friendly, he's amazing with people, he likes
Well, that's
kids,
good.
he loves running around, but he loves helping people. Like, eventually you'll see him get up and go help the bartender clean the plates, and then eat the scraps off the plates.
The funny thing about that is with Rune, I actually put some points into charisma. She's an entertainer, she's a jester. So she kind of uses her natural childlike fumbling to entertain of slapstick tomfoolery.
I guess I'll do Grimlock now. Grimlock is not really that old. He's only actually 22, but for like the likes of the Lizardfolk, which only lived to about 60, he's like, you know, not old, but he's coming into like the equivalent of his 30s or so, or you know, late 30s. Lizard folk in this world, from like what I've seen, are like they are known of by some other races, but for the most part, they're not really seen outside of the forests near the mists. So I'm also somewhat of an oddity, as a big giant lizard thing that stands there. Yeah, like I just look like to most people probably outside who don't know would probably think I'm just a massive kobold, if anything. Um, Grimlock overall is a very honorable character in a set, or very honorable in a way. He doesn't. He loves a good fight and he loves hunting. A big part of his character will be to go on giant hunts if we can, whenever the creatures and stuff, and collect trophies and even make different weapons out of the dead bodies as well. Also, the consumption of corpses probably might be a part of that, but don't worry about that too much when it comes up.
You and Mobo will get along just fine.
Yeah, we're gonna eat a lot of corpses together. It's gonna be great. Um, yeah. So overall, one of the things he will have a tendency to do is collect trophies off of dead bodies. This doesn't really matter whether they're a monster or a humanoid. He'll probably collect something off their bodies. Overall, his main weapon is a big glaive he has, but it's a glaive he's made himself, basically, with out of parts that I won't describe yet, because reasons. Yeah, that's him really overall. He's also doesn't have much common sense, I guess, would also be a good point, because he lived in a forest with a bunch of tribal people for a long time. He doesn't understand the concepts of money or the concepts of not yours.
Actually, only Mobo understands the concept of the money. So, Draco, you are not using money in your place where you come. You are new to this too. Rune is like a baby.
Yeah.
But he learned something from the merchant about the money. Yes, Rune is knowing some about money too. Grimlock and Draco, you learn about the money when you come to the Vresa. Mobo, you are a kobold and you love the money, of course, as every kobold.
Yes, and jewels and money. Yes, please.
And you think the guildmaster didn't hesitate to put your group together because you all not look like alike, but you all think alike.
We're all oddities in our own way, I guess.
Yes, you are all odd stranger in this world.
That's what's going to make us the best.
Oh no, it's gonna make us a bumbling party of shitlords.
Yep.
I think this is going to be a fun.
It's going to be fun, but your character's gonna have to smooth a lot of feathers.
While you are talking, you see 3 people is coming inside to the bar, and you know these people. They are from Adventure School too. Lorin, he is a halfling rogue. There's a Hums, he's a dwarf fighter, and Zugut, half-orc barbarian, and Hamsen, actually here. Zugut is staying over here, and Lorin is coming to your table. He's small like the Mobo, and as you know, you don't know him very well, but he's kind of shady person. He is looking at you. Hey, strangers.
Hello,
How is your
friend.
night going? He's speaking as strange, like sometimes eating the words, like a telling. He wants to tell a going, but he's telling like a going and speaking in strange language. How is your night going?
Good, I think.
Mobo is drinking off a mug that's half his size, pretty much. And he's just like chugging down the beer and says, "Buy me another one and I'll be better."
If you buy me another one, I will be much better. I am here to give you some news. The guildmaster, what was his name? Randall wants to see you tomorrow. I think he has a job for you.
Oh, good.
Thank you. Mobo appreciates the message.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. Would you like to hear a joke?
What's a joke?
Mobo laughs and falls off the chair. Boom! Just falls off the chair.
He's looking awkwardly. Okay, don't mind, so don't be late tomorrow.
Goodbye, friend.
He's not even looking back while you are telling the goodbye.
Yeah.
He looks like
That's
a running
so
away.
clever.
Would the bartender have allowed Rune to purchase alcohol?
You are asking to marry. Would you like to?
Yeah, because when everyone else came in and when like Draco, Mobo, and Grimlock were ordering ales or whatever, Rune would have ordered the same just to try and fit in. But like, would Mary or or Olaf have allowed her alcohol?
Okay, they are giving you a dwarf ale. It is
Ooh.
not really tasty. You don't know why people drinking this.
Yeah, I take one sip as like Draco does, and you hear me gag like, ugh, oh god.
Oh no.
You do not like? Mobo can make it better.
I
Can I press the digitate drink so it tastes like orange juice or something?
I don't
Say,
think this is
try
good
now.
for me.
No, try again.
She takes
should
another
taste
sip.
like- It tastes like orange juice.
Tastes bitter. I don't like it. And she turns to Mary and says, "Can I have the clear stuff? The stuff that's like super thin and clear?"
Like,
Grimlock just tilts his head and goes, "Water."
Yeah, water. Can I have some of that?
Or firewater if you have it. It's the same color.
No.
You won't know the difference.
No, fire water is fire water.
No fire water.
When the water turns on fire, it's very bad where I come from. Very bad.
I don't want to drink fire. Fire's bad.
I mean, I grew up my whole life having hot water. You don't know what it's like.
I just like slide the ale back over to Mary and just like, thank you.
And before that happens, Grimlock grabs it and chugs the whole
yeah,
thing.
Mary looks like you come here before, but he's always looks like overwhelming with your chats because she doesn't understand what's going on with your mind. She's like, okay, I will bring water for you, and going back.
Thank you, friend.
Oh, God.
And she's bringing your water. Are you gonna do something at the night? Except drinking water or ale. So mostly you are staying in this bar. This is the bar where most of the adventurers staying, and you are paying less money to stay here because of the Adventurers Guild. You don't have a home over here because you are strangers, so your rooms are at the upstairs.
Is anyone eating today?
Oh, like, yeah.
I'm actually running very low on money. Yeah.
But
I think
how
I've
about
eaten.
Mobo buys dinner today, and tomorrow you buy dinner when we make the money.
No, fair enough. Though you may regret feeding Grimlock.
I always love a challenge. Come on, big guy. Put up a big. Let's go. I don't have that spell yet. Reduce. I can't reduce him yet.
You can't reduce. You're gonna try to reduce me?
You know, I'll feed him less. You know, for a minute.
I don't think that's how that works. Stop trying to cast spells on people.
Oh! You see something finally clicks in Rune's head and says, "Unimagic 2!" And you are astounded that it has taken her this long to realize this.
Yeah. We've been like 4 days together. Yes, you've seen me cast magic before.
Yes, that's
Right.
right. You
Magic is
fight
fun.
before.
Rune takes out her spellbook and like plops it on the table with like all the deft, and she says, "Teach me."
No. Wrong type of magic. You see, Mobo magic inside. You nerd. You need to have a book to know magic. Mobo is, amazing. He has magic flowing inside blood.
I want inside.
I mean, aren't you a Genasi?
Me?
Yeah.
What's that?
Me.
Oh boy.
I am
Oh.
a Genasi.
She kind of like reaches up, feels her hair, and says, "My hair is not fire. I am not what he is. Why?"
Mobo looks at his drink and says, maybe too much. Maybe too much.
Yeah, that thing seems bad for you.
Because he's 2 feet tall and he had like ale that's like 5 pints for a normal person.
Yeah, I'm just gonna point out. I think I mean, he's holding his alcohol surprisingly well, but this is probably the first time that Draco's had anything remotely close to this. So he's like, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's like, I don't like this. But everybody else seems to be drinking, so I'm gonna drink to fit in.
I do. This is out of character, but there is something in my pocket that would be hilarious for anybody to drink because it's a part of my character's backstory, and it's gonna be interesting when that comes out because that's just it does some stuff.
Draco,
Drinking is
you drink
weird.
you drink some kind of not the alcohol, but some kind of different drink, which is making at the Blood Mountains because where you live there is no trees or no herbs. You usually feed by the fire lizards, and when you find the water, as you say, it is like a hot water. Everything is hot over there. So when you come here, trying to cold water the first time, it is cold for you.
I feel like I started crying when I had cold water for the first time because he just assumed it was all hot.
Yes, actually that's right, because everybody told you in your tribe that this is the world. But it is totally different from where you come from. These guys are living in the heaven.
Yep.
Wouldn't cold stuff hurt you? This
No.
is Rune asking.
I'm just
It's
not.
not ice. Fresh water, not ice.
I mean, sometimes it gets a little chilly, but I kind of just shrug it off. It's not anything too big.
Strange. You'd think that a fire person wouldn't like liquids because liquid destroys fire.
Not all liquids.
Well,
Try
I'm
fire
not
water. Try fire water.
literally. I'm not literally fire. This is more. This is more like. You can put your hand in my hair. It doesn't hurt.
Oh,
It's
that's
just-
not. I thought it was. I thought you'd be great at headbutting. I'll be honest.
Draco, can you roll me a luck roll? Luck stat.
Just luck stat, and then I have a 15, so that's a what? +2?
+2, yes. It is like a normal stat. You have +2. Okay. When you come to this world, there's like one or two people try to do the same thing as the Rune thinking. They try to put a water in your hair to see if it is going out or not. Because they are not sure. Most of the people think you are made by the fire, and they try to put you up with the water just 2 times.
Yeah.
The
Such
moment,
assholes.
the moment that you suggest that Rune can touch you in any way, she like climbs up onto the table and is like kneeling in front of you to reach up and touch your hair, like uncomfortably close.
Can you roll me acrobatics roll if you are getting on the table?
Oh god.
Climb anything while you're drunk.
Okay, when she is getting onto the table, you just shocked Grimlock and Mobo. You think that she's gonna just pour your drinks to your clothes, but she's like really careful. She's not dropping anything on the table.
How is the hair? Is it warm?
No, it's. He's kind of like looking at her like, It's my hair. It's just hair. It just looks like
Disappointing.
this.
I thought it would be warm. This is disappointing. And she kind of like gets down. She
He
slumps back
immediately.
into her chair.
Is your hair warm?
I
I'll be
mean,
back in
my
2
hair's
minutes,
not
guys. I
fire.
have to go see about the baby.
Okay.
Okay. Rune
By
just,
the
like,
way,
slumps
Rune's hand is really cold because they're not real hands.
Oh yeah, they're porcelain, basically.
No.
Yeah, if you want to see something different, maybe Rune need to look it herself to see.
Oh, I can even see that now that I look at your, because I looked right back at your drawing there, and I just noticed. Oh yeah, the hands. I thought that was armor, but now that I look at it again, yeah, that's porcelain hands.
Basically, just below where the hips meet the legs, all of that below, and the entire shoulder and all of the arms are porcelain. But you can't see any point. You've never seen her without her robe on. You've never seen her without her underlayer on. So you don't know if it's prosthetics because she lost her arms or legs. You don't know what the deal is with those.
She don't know
But it
too.
looks cool,
Don't
yes?
worry. She don't
But
know
it looks
why
cool.
it is like that too.
It still looks cool.
I'm getting 2 questions at once. Bello?
And you don't know why you are like that too.
I thought she would remember that.
No, she's not.
Oh, okay. What was your question, Taro?
I have to change my name to Mobo.
Right.
My question is, it still looks cool, doesn't it? Like,
Ye-
visually, it looks amazing, right?
Oh yeah, it's like the same shapes, the same contours. Like, it looks almost natural, but it is very clearly segmented pieces of porcelain, copper clockwork, steel braces on the inside. You can see little tiny gears and like pistons, bits of hydraulics, all moving like on the inside of the palm of her hand.
Yeah, that looks really cool. Mobo is fascinated.
The one flaw with them, however, is the fact that she doesn't have feet, so her balance isn't great.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
That's fair. Anyway, but yeah, I am not in a constant state of fire. Just
This is disappointing. I like warm things and gather them in a nest and I sleep on them.
That is always good for a nest, is warm things. I remember my nest.
Warm things, soft things, shiny things. They are the best things in the world. And I have 2 of them. And she like takes off the crystal from her, like the strap that her book's on. And she shows it to you. This is a shiny thing. And then she pulls out of like some pocket in her cloak, like a small blanket. And she's, this is the soft thing. Cecil gave me this. Cecil gave me everything. I'm going to get so many things.
No. Gonna have a kleptomaniac over here.
Yes, yes.
Don't worry about it.
Personality of a cat with the tendencies of a magpie.
Mobo, can you roll me an arcane roll?
Oh no.
Sure.
Oh no, it's not a bad. Never mind this.
Something happened. I have to reload.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's cool.
The people in the bar kind of looks like not kind of, they are looking almost happy. The first time you come here, so it looks like really different from where you live. You see that, so people are happy, people are living like a good life, and in the city there is some like differences with the people living places, like nobles are living in the other place, peasants living at the outside of the city, and the working people living in the another place. It's like a level. But
Yeah.
everyone can go to anywhere they want. The guards are not like really holding anyone. If some peasant want to go to the noble cities to see what is going on, they are allowed to go.
Yeah. Fair enough. That's a bit more free than I thought it would be.
Ooh. Would Rune have a concept of the law? I figure she would have figured out pretty early on that you can't just take stuff at random.
Yes, you already learned that in some merchant told you got like a trouble lots of time to taking the random foods from the shop and random shiny things, and merchant teach you that.
Diesel. Yeah. Occasionally, if like there's a new customer and they have something particularly like shiny, if they have a piece of jewelry or if they have something interesting on them, you see Rune staring and fidgeting uncomfortably.
Wanting to grab it.
Yep.
I think Mobo doing the same thing too with
So
you.
I had to restart completely my Mac. So give me a couple
Okay.
seconds.
Okay.
You can roll for him, can't you, Bello?
If you want, I can roll for you.
Sure. I will tell you my
I have your
my-
character sheet on the Roll20.
Ooh.
Okay. You are going to disconnect from Discord too, right?
I think he might have already.
I'm almost there.
Oh. Nope.
Yep.
He's still there. I guess. I think.
I think he is gone.
Quiet.
Here we go.
You come back. Okay. So when the rune get on the table, when you see like it is the first time, 14, you saw his hands and legs like a really close, this close, and you think it must be like normally even with the prosec that she can't able to move it like that. This must be some kind of magic item. Her hands and the legs. This
Okay.
might be working
So
with the
it was
magic.
made by Arcana.
Yes. You understand this when you saw her legs and the arms close by.
Was it made like the automatons, or was it made like a warforge?
You don't know that.
It probably would have been like either.
No, it doesn't look like you have no information about this. There's no Warforge in this world. So,
Oh, okay.
or if there is one, you didn't see yet. So you don't know what is Warforge.
Mm.
So, are you guys doing anything else? Or I'm going to move to next day.
Yeah, next day we go
Yeah.
upstairs and sleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
please tell me how much I paid for dinner, because I paid for the dinner.
All of them cost like a 60 copper.
Okay, yeah, I have more than enough.
It is not so expensive because you have a really good discount on here. And it is next day. It is the morning. The guild master Randall is waiting for you.
Okay.
This is
Rune
the
probably
Uresa.
would have. Oh,
You are staying over here.
Okay.
This is the. Let me write the name.
so it's not too long of a walk.
No, it is like a 5 or
Yeah,
10
but-
minutes walk.
Yeah, you'd be like walking just up this way, and then over to here, really. Blue Water Inn.
Over here, it's called. You are staying in the Blue Water Inn. And you are going to the Adventurers Guild over here. When you go to the entrance of the guild, there's no guard over there, and you are getting inside. At the information desk, there you are seeing some people are working, and one of them is looking at you. Ah, Guildmaster Randall's waiting for you at the upstairs.
Okay, then.
There's.
Mobo, thank you.
I hate stairs.
I have a question.
Yes,
How was it? Was it sunny, cloudy?
it is
What's the
sunny.
kind of-
Sunday.
Yeah. So okay. So you'll see Mobo's attitude's kind of gone to shift.
Okay.
He's. You all see him, and you. Most of you know. Actually, no one knows. You learn from the Mobo that he's really like don't like the sunlight.
Hmm.
And when you get inside, he's getting like a little bit more relaxed, and you are going to the upstairs. The door is closed. What are you guys doing?
No, okay.
I will say, yo, big man, you wanna, knock with your fists?
Oh, sure, I'll knock on the door.
And you are hearing a voice coming from the inside. Come in.
And then I open it and head on inside with the rest of us, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
Mobo is very small. You can't reach that handle. Thank you.
Yeah, I open the door.
When you
Demon.
open the door, you are seeing a guy who's working with lots of documents on him at the table. And you are
Ooh.
seeing a fox staying behind him.
Fluffy.
Food.
No. We probably met this fox more than once, and I'm sure
Yes.
Mobo knows this is not food. This is either a pet or familiar.
Oh, I'll be on it.
Rune would have tried multiple times to pet the fluffy thing.
When you try to pet him, you did this, I think, the first time you saw the fox too.
Yep.
As you learn that the first time you all learned that he's able to talk and telling you, don't touch me. Every time you try to pet him.
But Fluffy.
Especially, he doesn't like you, Rune. When you guys come inside, the fox just turn to the Randall and I'm getting out of here. I don't like this party. And he's leaving the room.
I just imagine Grimlock would mutter under his breath, would make a good, it'd just be like, that'd make a good pelt.
I definitely whisper under my breath as well. I'm gonna eat you.
Oh my god, this whole party is just a bunch of fucking.
Would I hear either of those two?
Kobold puts his hand on his nostrils and just like shakes his head like, one of these people on.
What I find it was gonna end up happening though, for every like kill we get, and I mean like nearly everything we kill is going to be consumed by the entire party without really any issues.
Honestly, not the entire party, because if Rune would have heard that, she would have gone like,
I know, but like
No.
I don't mean that one. But say we kill like some random like beasts or something outside here, you'll just I think since your character's somewhat naive, they'd probably think, oh look, they're all eating. I might as well eat too. So then we all just start chowing down on these random things we kill.
She has the sense that basically her father figure, Cecil, taught her that any food that isn't cooked, unless it's like a plant, is not safe to eat. And not to eat people.
See, that's not much of an issue for me in the Kobold. I don't know about the Genasi though.
maybe Genasi will be cooked for you.
I don't eat people. I can cook. I don't eat people.
I eat people.
So half the party are cannibals.
It's not cannibals if they're not the same species. Thank you very much. That is the definition of cannibalism. So don't at me.
Humans are very tasty. Every other species besides kobolds is very, very tasty.
Yeah, I think most things anything that's alive is tasty.
Well, I'm sure. What is the party consumed of? A lizard folk, a genasi, a kobold.
Totally, definitely a human.
Okay, so we don't eat humans, lizards, genasi, or kobolds. Everything else is fair game.
No guarantees.
Rune has concerns.
Yeah, you will
I also
learn
have
when
these
you
concerns.
As a Genasi, you ate like a lot of lizards before, I think. Eating like a van.
Yeah, no, I've definitely looked at. Sorry, I forgot, what was your name?
My character?
I looked when the first time I met Grimlock, I was like, I definitely questioned it because he looked like a big lizard.
And Mobo too.
Yeah,
He looks like
And
a...
Mobo too. I've definitely eyed them once or twice, but never. But once they spoke, I was like, I understood the difference.
And did you ever try to eat the kobold that throws firebolts at you?
I mean, fire lizard.
He did live on an island literally covered in fire with fire lizards.
Yes.
Sorry, we can continue on this.
Yeah, Randall is looking at you. If you finish your chat, he's like, can you all roll me an investigation roll first?
Sure.
Or I see nothing. That's perfect.
Oh! I got a 2.
It's up to you. It's up to you, Grimlock.
No, it's not. I already got mine there. That's mine.
Make us proud.
Oh yeah, no, it's Draco.
It's
Yes.
Rune can also make a roll, can't they?
God.
You need to roll an
Wait.
investigation, not the arcane.
Oh, I rolled Arcana. I didn't even.
Rolled it again.
Oh boy, we're really doing well here, pal. Oh look, there's
Okay. So,
Thank God.
while they are drinking, the others are drinking, you usually don't like this stuff, but you wonder about this person, the Randall person, and ask the people that they told you that Randall is an ex-adventurer. He used to go to the big adventures with his party. He is kind of part of the legend of in this Vresa. He is an arcane trickster and ranger at the same time. His magical companion, Fox, the UC. His name is Fox, by the way.
Creative.
A fox. Yep. Okay.
Yes, it is a magical companion that they're telling you that he found in the deep of the forest. They don't know where, and he's not telling someone where he found it. But they are together for a long time. He is a magical fox that it is not summoned, but they are like connected with the blood to each other. He is a serious person, always love to work, drink, and beautiful woman. He is like a 42 years old.
Hmm.
You learned this about him. He's looking at you.
But with Mobo's investigation, Mobo really doesn't give a shit.
He's looking at you guys. I have another quest for you guys. And I think this will be much harder than the first one. Even though you look strange and different from the others, you show your power that you can handle this quest. He's just looking for some documents and he's taking one document over here and giving you like this at the photos. There's a goblin cave near to the mountains, and I want you to clean and kill these goblins over there because there's a close by a mine. The miners and these goblins are attacking the miners at the nights. So I want you to kill all the goblins over there.
Great, human. How much is the pay? Mobo is interested in the pay. How much?
It is gonna be 100 gold for each of you.
Oh, geez.
That's
yes.
a lot of shiny.
I quickly squat down and ask Mobo, "Is that a lot of money?"
Yes, that's a lot of money. That will feed you for a few months.
Grimlock is just licks his lips at the mention of goblins and didn't even hear what money was being offered.
And I think we heard, but we are not sure. There might be a bugbear too.
Yeah.
Which is
What's a
helping them.
bugbear?
Big goblin.
basketball
person.
player.
Ah,
What?
more like a baseball player. Big,
What, they-
oversized thing with a.
They're big.
They usually carry big sticks to smack you over the face with.
think
They
of-
have big arms.
Yeah, they have long arms, basically. They're
Mobo's tribe used to run away from them until we learned how to use fire, and then we killed them.
Hmm. I don't
Rune
know if
kind of like looks to Randall for confirmation of this information.
It is most like that. Yeah, they're dangerous. If you saw them, if you're alone, you want to run. Because they're mostly not staying alone. If you see a bugbear, there might be more coming. And if you find anything valuable in the dungeon, as the rules, all the valuables are yours.
Hmm.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So all the goblins are ours. Do you want the ears,
Delicious.
like proof, or?
After you come, we will send another scout group over there to check if they are dead or not.
Okay, I'm good with that.
So you need to remember this. I know you're not familiar with the culture of this city and with the humans and everything. If you lie to us, you are not gonna find another job in this city. About killing that goblins. So if you didn't kill them and if you didn't clear the cave of the goblins and come here, tell us that you killed them, we will learn this and you will be out of this city. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Rune just
No.
nods.
Kill them all. Come back.
And get your prizes. Shiny golds.
Grimlock
Yeah.
always keeps his word. And also tasty goblins.
Mobo does not kill baby goblins. If there's baby goblins, Mobo's, putting them in the bag and dragging them here. You can kill them yourself.
Yes, no killing babies. They're too cute.
Tasty
Okay,
babies.
don't worry about the babies. I don't think there will be any babies.
Oh, great.
Okay, good.
So he's giving you a map, guys. The map is showing over here. There's a road drawing at the map. So You need to leave the Bresa. He's talking, by the way. Randall talking. You will be there in 2 days by foot.
Okay.
Do you guys know how to ride a horse?
What's a horse?
What's a horse?
What's a horse?
You need to be
Come
there
on.
in 2 days by foot, so I think you need to leave really early. He's just taking his question back.
Is it? I actually think nearly none of us would know what a horse is.
By the way, I know what a horse is. It's Rune kind of like makes a wild gesture, and it's a thing with 4 legs, and it's used to ride and pull caravans. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is right. He's showing 2 thumbs up to you, Rune.
Yes, I know something.
You are a fast learner. Oh,
I am.
God. Oh, God, he's just like face palming himself. And
And Mobo is like face planted to the ground, you know, like shaking his head, like, yeah, simple stuff. Everyone knows that.
Are they tasty?
So it's a fire lizard, but a horse.
No, it's a flying lizard that's like 10 feet tall.
They're much more useful, not food, basically. You want to keep one if you get one.
Yes, they can pull heavy stuff. They can carry you instead of you walking for 2 days. They're very useful.
Hey, Randall is talking. I have lots of things to do. If possible, can you talk at the outside, guys?
Yeah,
This
sorry.
is not a chatting room.
Rune
Yeah,
kind of-
boss.
She
You're my
makes
boss.
she attempts a bow because it's something that Cecil has done with.
Can you
some of
roll
his
me a
clients.
perform roll?
A what?
Perform.
Performance.
Performance. Yeah.
Yes.
This I can do.
My accent
Oh.
sometimes. Yeah, you are making. He's like, good. You learn. You know some things.
I do.
And Mobo again says, "Yo, big man, open the door. Does it look like it can reach?"
Why not use magic to make yourself bigger?
Oh.
Mobo is perfect the way he is. Don't make fun of me. I'm not small.
I just imagine instead of me opening the door, I grab Mobo by his midriff and just let him pull the door open himself.
That's amazing. Yes, Mobo feels so big. He walks up, and, you know, like he swags the way out. You know, swagger from side to side. Like, I'm the man. I just open the door.
As she leaves, Rune gives a friendly goodbye to Randall. Goodbye, friend. She waves and disappears.
Yeah, Randall is waving to Wild working over there, and
The rest, I guess, me and Thing leave as well.
He's
Yeah.
nice.
As the last person in the room, I quickly say blessings and I walk out.
he's looking at you, Draco. Maybe one day we need to drink with you, Draco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want to learn more about the Blood Mountains, where you come from.
Fuck, it's got warmer in my room here. Like, it was like kind of cold earlier, and now it's just
You
fucking
see, that's the
roasting.
power of the Blood Mountains. You say Blood Mountains, it gets warmer.
I'm in my own home. Get the fuck out of my house. I don't need this shit. It's been so warm the past 3 days.
Okay.
Air conditioning is amazing.
What are you guys doing right now? You know the road. You are outside of the Adventurers Guild.
I guess
We
we
should-
gathered some supplies.
Supplies.
We hire a carriage, and doesn't Mobo have knowledge that he could hire a carriage to take us to the mine nearby?
That would be expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
To hire a carriage, not to buy a carriage. We want to
No.
hire a trip there.
This is also counted in gold.
Yeah, that will be like a you know this knowledge Mobo. That will be cost 10 gold.
Yeah, but 10 gold divided by us is only 2 gold each, and we make 98 gold each.
Grimlock
I
puts
have
up
no
his
money.
hand and says, "I don't have what you need."
I also only have this. If we have, she kind of like starts counting on her fingers and kind of looking around. 4 days you wait and I perform and we get money and then but no, we walk.
Give me a minute. I'm gonna go to the bag.
So,
Mobo. Oh, shit. So Mobo only has like 48 gold.
you could just get some supplies and we could walk there.
Let's
we
just
could walk there. Mobo would have like the mine needs supplies. Could we escort supplies to the mine, and it could be safe passage?
This way is not so dangerous over here because these mountains are close to the Bressa. There's like on the road you probably won't see any monsters, and you can get the supplies. But so there's a thing because you are not all human. Mostly they won't be cooperate with you because you are a strange party.
Yeah, we literally have just saying the racism towards Draco may be our downfall, considering the fact that you think he's made out of fire and putting him in a wooden wagon would be a bad idea, even if that's not true.
I think our only feasible option is just sensible to walk.
Yeah. Grimlock
Straight.
walks all the
Yeah.
time.
I mean, we walk.
I guess we walk to the mines then.
Okay,
Yeah.
you can get supplies from the Blue Water Inn because they are always getting supplies from over there for the adventurers. How many days? For how many days are you getting the supplies? It is like for 1 day supply for one person is 10 copper.
So
Rune does
Mobo
not.
Mobo is not going to take anything because he's going to eat like trees of barks and stuff. So Mobo is really effective that way.
Rune also wouldn't think to buy supplies. She usually travels straight from inn to inn to perform for her meals. So she doesn't know about like rationing and basic survival supplies.
So I'm gonna add Grimlock just goes up to Mobo and goes like, Mobo, Grimlock doesn't have any money. Can you give Grimlock a little bit of money just for supplies?
Sure. Comes out of your pay.
That's fine. Can you just give me 1 gold coin?
Have to.
Okay.
If you need something else, buy it. Be safe.
Same deal for Draco.
Well, see, I'm gonna buy the supplies for because it's only 10 copper each, and if it's we'll have with 2 gold, it'll be enough to buy supplies for nearly everybody.
Yes, it will be.
So I'll buy as Grimlock. He'll buy enough supplies at least for everybody to bring along.
It will be 5 days supplies for everybody.
5 days because we'll be going there, back, and all that.
Perfect. And you are moving out. Can someone? You need to choose between yourself right now. Who's gonna lead the road? Who has the highest survival?
I have a 4
I have
in survival.
+1, so anyone but me, especially
I have
with
a +2.
I have a +4.
Yep. So. Yep.
It's gonna be me.
You.
Okay, can you roll me a survival roll?
Oh god. Oof.
Okay, it's an easy road, so you didn't get lost. If you roll 1, I will make lost, but it is okay. So it will take like 2 days, as they say. There's no problem at the road. You didn't see any monsters or any humans too. It is like, as you can see, there's not so much trees over here. Yeah. This is like a plain sight, and if there is like any danger, you will see it from the far away, and all of you has a dark vision. You can see really well at the night too. And actually, Mobo is more comfortable at the night. You see that if you want, you can travel at the night and sleep at the morning.
Sorry, I did have a question because I have not used money in this game before. So how much, like how many silver is there in one gold piece, and how many?
There's
Is it-
basically 10 copper in 1 silver and 10 silver in 1 gold.
And
Okay,
10
Technically
gold
increments
and
of
1
10.
platinum.
okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. Thank you.
And there's a third. There's one in between
Platinum.
silver and gold, but nobody ever uses that.
Yes,
Okay.
there's copper, silver, gold, platinum. But the platinum is really high class money.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's all I need. Thank you.
And if you want to buy like a magical weapon +1, it will cost 500 gold.
So okay,
So
I see.
100 gold for this job is really high money.
I'm just not sure because I've played obviously other tabletop RPGs, but I haven't played actual I haven't used D&D money enough really.
That's okay, you will run. It is good for your character too, because your character has no idea.
Yeah, actually, it's perfectly in character. Actually, yeah, thanks.
Mobo teaching you these things.
Man, the calf crouched
Mobo
down. as Mobo,
loves
like,
money.
and the calf crouched down beside Mobo as I search through the small amount of coins he gives me, and he just teaches me the values of them all.
He is the bank of the group.
Honestly, he is.
A horrible idea. Okay, he will steal from you if he gets a chance.
Yeah, and
Don't
Rune
do
isn't
that.
giving anyone her money.
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
all.
Her shinies are hers.
No, I think we'll keep our money on us, but I just mean overall, we're just not going to be that. I think at least 2 of us won't really understand really what the difference is about having the amount of money as long as we get what we need.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as we find a gem, Mobo's gonna eat that gem.
You're gonna eat. You're gonna
Gems.
eat the gem.
You're not gonna have the gem that's been inside Mobo, that's for sure.
You clean it and sell it. It's still shiny.
Okay. I guess we continue on the route.
Okay,
Yeah.
after 2 days, you start to see the mountains from the far away, and when you come to the location a little bit closer, can everybody roll me a perception roll?
Okay.
Oh no.
What is the weather like? Because this will affect my roll.
What you said?
I was gonna ask you, are you moving at the night or at the morning? If you for the Mobo, because he's really sensitive with the sunlight.
We'll probably move during the night, I think.
Yeah, I don't really mind.
It's just basically direct sunlight. If it's cloudy, Mobo's okay. But it's just basically what is the weather like during the day?
It is Sunday. It's like a summer right now, so most of the days are sunny.
So we will travel during the day because I think that will be safer, right?
Yeah.
These roads are pretty safe, as it is.
And moving at the night, you don't have any problem too, because everyone can able to see at the night.
Actually, Lizardfold can't, but I have
rolled
line
an 11.
fighting, so it's fine.
Rune would be incredibly tired because her sleep schedule is awake during the day, sleep at night. So she might be sleepy most of the time, but she's okay with traveling during the night.
I mean, if we're traveling through the night, it's a nat 20 to a 21. If we're traveling through the day, it's an 11.
Oh,
We're traveling through the night.
doesn't have the dark vision. Okay.
Yeah, Lizardfolk don't have dark vision, but I have a different perk that I took for my fighter class, which doesn't give me quite that. It gives me 10 feet for BSD of it, but you'll understand when I explain it later. Doesn't matter.
Yes. Okay. You saw the mountain, and at the mountain you saw a little entrance where the 2 goblins are staying. The entrance of the cave.
Ooh.
You come from here, there's like, as you can see, there's trees over the close to the here, so they didn't see you right now, but these 2 Can everybody see their character?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
How do you do that, by the way?
Me,
Yeah.
there's in the top left-hand corner, there's a little bar with an arrow, a paintbrush, and a spyglass. Beneath the spyglass, there's a measuring thing. Just click and drag.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yep, there's
I
a
was just
ruler over there.
Yeah.
seeing how far away they are.
Hmm.
Oh no, I don't have sleep anyway.
I love because of the way like the little tokens are. My character's so tiny inside his token.
Yep.
Okay, we need. What time of day is it for an ambush?
It is like you moved at the day, right? Not the night.
I mean, what time is it that we get here? Is it sunset?
So
Day, night?
no, I am asking if you moved at the night or at the day.
At night.
Night. So you come here at the 3 a.m. It is night right now, and these guardians looks like a little bit sleepy.